Hey there, folks. It's me, and this is week one of the college football season. And that means this is week one of my prediction show for the college football game. Now, I'll be doing the top 25 only each week. And I will be doing the Huskies and Cougars as well added on. So the first games you got are Louisville and Charlotte. Louisville number 19, 38-point favorites over Charlotte, and the score they will win 48 to nothing or 42 to 0. They will easily win against Charlotte. Um, Charlotte's up and coming, but they're not good enough yet. Maybe never gonna be good, but Louisville should have no problem with them. Now the next matchup, Tennessee versus Appalachian State. Now I know a lot of you might have remembered Appalachian State knocking off Michigan in I think that was 2007. Okay, that's not gonna happen here. Tennessee will win. They will win 41 to 17. Okay, so that's those two. Now, Friday, you got three games on the slate for top 25 teams. Friday, you got Furman versus Michigan State. Now, Michigan State will win that game pretty easily. Furman will not be able to compete. Michigan State, yeah, this year they lost their quarterback to the draft, Connor Cook, but they probably will, knowing them, they're good enough, they'll be good, and they'll easily beat Furman. Um, they'll beat them 38 to maybe 7, or 59 to 7, something like that. And now you got Baylor, number 23, going up against Northwestern State. This game, again, this will be an easy game. Baylor will win 72 to 0. That's all I gotta say about that. Northwestern State not gonna be able to compete. Now this one could be a little tricky. You got Kansas State going up against Stanford on the nightcap on Friday. Now Stanford's 14-point favorites. Kansas State, I don't know much about them yet. Um, I know that they are probably not going to win, so Stanford will win, and they will win this game 24 to 10. Or no, 31-10. Yeah. All right. So Stanford will win that game. All right. So now you go on to Saturday, the main Saturday, first Saturday of the college football season. Um, you got LSU going up against Wisconsin, and it's at Lambeau Field. Supposedly a neutral field site, but it's more of a home game for Wisconsin. Now, Wisconsin is 10-point underdog, and in this they don't got anybody really. So LSU's got their quarterback returning, their uh, defense should be ranked up there pretty good. They got a lot of defender guys coming back. They got the running back Fournette, Heisman hopeful back, and I'm gonna say with LSU will win this game, probably by double digits. I'm gonna say 21 to 7 or 10. Okay, now you got this: Michigan versus Hawaii. 41-point favorites for Michigan. Now, Hawaii is 0-1 because they did actually start last week in Australia against Cal, losing 51-31. Now, I didn't do that prediction game because I don't count that because that was only one game, and plus I didn't know that game was even happening until I was flipping through channels and saw, oh, college football. Now you got Michigan versus Hawaii. I'd say Michigan will easily win this 52-3. The next game you got is Bowling Green versus Ohio State. Now, Ohio State 28-point favorites, and they will win this game 34-7. Okay, and then the next one, this one could be a little tricky. You got in the morning, some of these are not in the right order. I'm not saying them all in the right order, but I'm just saying the game as I see them. This one could be a little tough. Okay, you got Oklahoma Sooners going up against Houston Cougars. Now they're playing at the Houston Texans Stadium, I believe. It's technically a home game for Houston. They're acting like it's not. It's a neutral site, but it's really technically home. But Oklahoma's 11.5 favorites, and Oklahoma, I know Houston has their quarterback coming back. Now he'll be good, and you know they're ranked number 15. Oklahoma number 3. Oklahoma tends to lose when it matters. Um, Having a hard time picking this game, but I think Oklahoma will win this game. Houston will play tough. They're not going to make it easy on Oklahoma. Houston will be good this year. They would just not be able to beat Oklahoma. I'm going to say Oklahoma will win this game 31-17. Now people might go, oh, that's not close. Well, it is. It's 14 points. That's close in football. Actually, now that I think about it, Oklahoma will win, but it might be tighter than that. I'm just saying, I'm throwing out a score 31-17. I'm just going to throw that score out there. I don't know. Okay, and then the next one, you got Rutgers coming up here to Seattle to go up against the Washington Huskies, who are ranked number 14. Now, the Huskies are 26.5-point favorite. Rutgers is they're sometimes they're good, but then the other time they're not. The Huskies have a lot of guys returning. They got their quarterback returning. He should be better than last year. But I really think the Huskies win this game, and I'm going to say score will be, say, 34-14. Yeah. So now this next game is not even a game. I should skip over it, but I'm not. It's Oklahoma State versus Southeast Louisiana. Now, come on. That's a joke of a game. Oklahoma State will win 52-0. And then this one's not very interesting either. Miami, Ohio versus Iowa, who's number 17. Now, Iowa's 27.5-point favorite. Iowa will win this game. I'm going to say the score will be 48-7 or 6. Now this one could be tough. UCLA, ranked number 16, going up against Texas A&M Aggies. Now, Texas A&M are 3-point favorite. They're very good at home. It's in College Station. Now, I don't know much about UCLA except that they should be contenders for the Pac-12 South. Um, and I believe that even though A&M is a favorite, I'm going to actually go with UCLA to win that game and win 24-20. You're going up the Pac-12 versus the SEC now. That's not very. That's tough. I'm going with UCLA. The next one is a joke. Oregon versus UC Davis. That doesn't even need to be predicted because Oregon will win 68 or 63-0. The next one, this one could be tough. Now, Georgia Bulldogs versus North Carolina Tar Heels. Georgia's 2.5-point favorite. They're playing in Atlanta at the Georgia Dome. I think it's supposed to be a neutral site, but it's really a home game for Georgia. And because of that, Georgia will win in a close one. They will win 27-21. The next game, Florida versus UMass. Florida will win 48-0 or 3. Now this one, USC versus Alabama. Alabama, they're playing it in Dallas. Alabama's 11.5 favorite. They are 5-2 all time against USC. I think they haven't played USC since the 60s or something. And I'm gonna say Alabama will beat USC. They will beat them pretty easy. USC isn't ready yet. Alabama wins 38-10. Might be closer than that, but I'm still going to say that. TCU versus South Dakota State. Now, this is going to be a blowout. TCU is going to win 63-0. This one, Auburn versus Clemson. Clemson has a quarterback coming back, Deshaun Watson, and Clemson. Auburn, you don't know what you're going to get with them because some years they might be good, other years are crap. They're not good. I'm going to say Clemson will win, and they will win 24-3. Auburn will have a tough time doing much. Now here we go. 2 games left. We got Sunday afternoon. We got Notre Dame Fighting Irish, ranked number 10. And Clemson was ranked number 2. Notre Dame, ranked number 10, going up against Texas. Now, Texas, they got good young players. They were showing some promise last year. They had a lot of injuries. Notre Dame is dealing with a lot of issues right now. You know, dealing with guys getting suspended, kicked off the team, injured, everything else. Maybe not injured, but I'm going to say Notre Dame 3.5 favorite is in Texas. I'm going to say, and this year, I'm going to say Texas will surprise Notre Dame and Texas will win that game. I'm going to say it will be 24-21. They will win. It will be close, but they will shock Notre Dame. And then, of course, Monday on Labor Day, you got Ole Miss running Rebels going up against Florida State. Now, Florida State is 4-point favorites. Ole Miss, they're having some off the field issues during the off season with their coach and everything else. And Florida State, I'm going to say Ole Miss will play tough, and in the end, Florida State will win 38-31. They'll win and win kind of easy, not easy, but um, they'll win. It'll be close, but it won't be a win for Ole Miss because Ole Miss has too much stuff going against them. No, that's the same with Notre Dame. They have a lot going against them, and now the final game I will pick is the Washington State Cougars game, and they are going up against Eastern Washington. Now, if people remember, Eastern Washington a couple years ago came up to Seattle and played tough and almost beat the Huskies. Except that's not going to happen because they're only going they're not even traveling that far. That's not going to happen. Washington State will beat Eastern Washington 48-7. And yeah. And so there goes my college football picks. Now I got my dog right here on my bed. But on Monday, after all the games have been done, so after the Florida State Ole Miss game on Monday, I will come out with the video and I will say, let's see how I do. Let's see how I do for this weekend. Alright? Now, until Monday, keep it real.